What's good, boys? It's me. Real quick before we get into the video, make sure you guys click the link in the description so you guys can join the subscriber fantasy baseball league for 2024. There's still some spots open, so make sure you guys join that. Enjoy the video. All right, people, welcome back in. Today we're going to be ranking right fielders on a tier list that looks a little bit like this. Like and subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. Let's get right into the video. A special thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Private Internet Access. A virtual private network, or a VPN, is an app that hides your IP address and safeguards your internet connection through an encrypted tunnel. Watching Century 17 videos without PIA is like tuning on to 24/7 coverage, but you can only follow a fraction of the news. Private Internet Access is the world's most transparent VPN provider with over 30 million downloads. They never record or store user data. This VPN works with all major streaming services as well, and it is available in all platforms. You can also protect an unlimited amount of devices at the same time. Plus, setting up a connection and establishing a server is super easy. By using the link in the description, viewers can grab 83% off discount. Yes, 83%, plus 4 extra months free by using the link in the description. It's risk-free and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, and 24/7 customer support is always available. So again, use the link in the description to get 83% off and 4 free months of PIA. And special thanks to Private Internet Access for sponsoring today's video. Go right back through the tiers. I need to put this in all capitals to keep it consistent. We got the elite, the great, the good, mid, meh, and then AAA. We don't say bad, just AAA level. Right field's a good position. There's a lot of very good to great talent, and then the elite's gonna have to be very defined. It's gonna be a tough one to rank for sure, but let's get into it. We're starting off with the one from the Phillies, Nick Castellanos, who had a pretty good year last year. Bounced back, hit like 30 homers last year. In the playoffs, he was good as well. His defensive value is tricky because like the advanced numbers don't like him, but like he didn't commit an error in the outfield last year. And while he might not have the greatest arm, there's something to be said about like accuracy, and like his throws are money. I think Nick Castellanos goes into this good tier. I don't think I could put him much higher. Probably the very top of this good tier. He can still mash. Jesus Sanchez had a nice year last year in a platoon role. However, that's kind of just like his value. I think he's mid at best. I'm gonna drop him into the meh, to be honest. Just 'cause, like, it was a year he platoon and he was all right. Ronald Acuna might be the best player in baseball. I'm actually interested to see what the MLB Network puts at number 1, which I think comes out tonight as I'm recording this. Yeah, 40-70 club created by him. Not much more needs to be said. He's a freak. Came back from the injury and somehow was even better. Starling Marte had a bad year last year, and he was hurt a little bit as well. Mets need him to be good. I think that there's a world where he can still be good, but for now, I'm going to drop him into the mid tier, probably towards the top. But if he comes back and has a nice year this year, he'll probably be bumped up come this time next year. Lane Thomas is good. I like Lane Thomas. He's got a cannon too. He mashes. Lane Thomas, he's just a fun player. I want to put him into this good tier as well. I want to kind of put him into great, but like former Cardinals outfielder, by the way, as well, that they traded away. Yeah, Lane Thomas is very good. It's just like a shame he probably is going to be replaced by the young and up and coming outfielders, so they probably can trade him away. Hunter Goodman is just not very good. Andy's in cores. I'm going to put him in the AAA level. Just didn't hit at all last year in his limited time. There's still hope. Teoscar Hernandez is such a weird player. It's like, everyone loves him. He strikes out a ton. He can still match. He didn't have a great year last year. Now he's on the Dodgers. I expect him to do better this coming year. I feel like he could go into good. He's a power hitter. He's been great in the past. I'm going to put him into the good. Definitely below these two guys, though. Dude, Fernando Tatis is still elite. He won the Platinum Glove at the position, too. And he still matches. Maybe he didn't have as great of a year last year as he had in the past. His first year back after missing like 2. Still fantastic. And he switched to right field, and he's fantastic at the position. Corbin Carroll, I want to put into elite, and I feel he probably will be. But for now, I'm going to put him into great. We all know he can be elite, but if he's not top 5, if I see he's not top 5, I'm going to keep him down in great. So I am going to put him here for now, but I think that these two are definitely above him. He just had his rookie year. These two have done it for a little bit now. Mikey Yastrzemski's is not very good. He hasn't really been that great since his rookie campaign. I'm going to put him into mid. Like, he's still got some value, and he's decent defensively, but like really is not hit well at all and forever. Adolis Garcia is an interesting one. He had a very good year last year. I believe led the league in RBIs, and he kind of carried his team to a World Series last year, him and Corey Seager. Then I'm going to bump him right next to Corbin Carroll. I'm going to put him into great. He's a jacked man, that's for sure. Seth Brown, I believe he was hurt last year a little bit, but he's kind of overall just kind of mid as well. He's got some pop, but not much. Kind of just like product of being in Oakland A. Logan O'Hoppe had a nice year last year. He's traded over from by the Phillies in the Noah Syndergaard trade. How about that? Noah Syndergaard trade a couple years ago, back in 2022. And last year he had actually a pretty nice year, and he was like at some points leading off for them. Former number 1 overall pick. I'm gonna put him into mid because we need to see it more than just like, you know, last year. He was drafted in 2016. Like, he probably was supposed to be a big piece for the Phillies by now. Dominic Canzone will be, he's projected to be the Mariners right fielder as of right now. His run was all right, but like, I mean, we just didn't see it for very much. I'm gonna put him in meh. I need to see him like perform well for a year. See, Kyle Tucker deserves to be an elite. He's definitely made it there. He's been there for a while now. He's just kind of like a all-around complete player, many tools, even steals bases, you know, like fantastic. He could take over a game. See, South Frelick seems overhyped to me. He did not have a good year last year. His OPS was like in the 6s. He hit like 3 home runs. I don't know, man. I'm not a big believer in South Frelick. I think he's kind of down in this meh tier. Seiya Suzuki had a sneaky, fantastic year last year. He honestly deserves to be in great. His fielding is not the best, that's for sure, but his bat came to life last year. And even the year before, he was all right, too. Like, Seiya is definitely turning into a very good to great right fielder. Jordan Walker last year was all right. He turned it into an all right campaign. His potential is obviously through the world. He's got all the potential in the world. For now, I'm going to put him into good. I think that he's definitely got, obviously, as I said, he's potent. Power bat, they're moving him to right field where he'll play. And I believe he's a natural third baseman is his position, but, you know, they just have Arenado there, so they can't play him there. Jordan Walker will be very good. Mark my words. Because this is definitely Will Benson. I know he came up and, like, I believe he had, like, a walk-off home run in, like, one of his first at-bats. He actually had a nice year last year. I'll give him that. He honestly could go into this good tier. Like, his stats were nice. Hit near 800 OPS, hit 11 bombs, played about half the year. Like, he seems like he can be a pretty nice piece for them. Josh Palacios, on the other hand, not fantastic. And he's playing for the Pirates now, by the way. I'm going to put him in meh. I don't know if he's AAA level. Anthony Santander. The hit tool is there. He also can play, like, third base and the outfield, I believe. Switch hitter, too. Sneaky. I like Anthony Santander. I don't know if he goes in great. I think he might go into this good tier. He's very much a trade candidate for the Orioles, especially after this year, I'd say. If they have a similar year to last year, it feels like he would be one who's traded, especially because they have like more hitting talent coming up. I like Santander. I think he goes towards the top of this good tier. The rankings and the tiers don't really matter. See, Juan Soto deserves to be in the elite. Now he's the Yankees right fielder. Walk machine. I just saw he struck out 3 times against Nestor in spring training. That's kind of funny. But in all seriousness, Juan Soto is one of the best, if not the best player in baseball. Josh Lowe had a very good year last year for the Rays. Like, sneaky great. I'm going to put him into the good tier. We didn't really see him do much before, but, like, he had, like, a ridiculous season. We didn't see Willie Abreu play very much last year for the Red Sox, but when he did, he was fine. He was actually pretty good. Mid, I guess. See, George Springer has kind of come into this, like, good tier. We're kind of seeing him start to get old a little bit. He can very much bounce back, but he hasn't had a great year in a few years now. Really ever since joining the Blue Jays. Yeah, I think he deserves to be in this good tier, though, for now. I think Riley Green also goes in the good tier. He was hurt last year. The year before, he was all right. There's high hopes for him in the Detroit fan base, and he's got all the potential in the world as well. If I put Walker here, I'll put Riley Green here. Oscar Colas should not be on a major league roster. He was not good, but it's just like a product of, you know, it's the White Sox. It's what they're going to be this year. They got to play him. I like Max Kepler, German guy. I like him. His last couple years have not been great, but he's very potent. We know what he can do. Lefty bat, too. I'm going to put him in like the bottom of the good tier. I don't really want to put him lower. I like Max Kepler. Another good, I'm going to put Hunter Renfroe there. He's now the Royals right fielder, by the way. They signed him. Renfroe, cannon of an arm, power hitter. Actually been pretty consistently good for like the last like 3-4 years now. It's pretty good. Laser Laureano Ramon. He's actually the Guardians right fielder now. He's still got the cannon. His hit tool has decreased quite a bit ever since his latest PED suspension. He's just not very good anymore, man. It's kind of sad. Like, he was electric for the A's. Then he got DFA'd, sent to the Guardians. He just hasn't really been the same. Yeah, he's going to go into the Mets here. This does allow me to bump Corbin Carroll up number 5. I'd put him there. If I had to rank these, I'd probably go like that for now. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Everything else I'm not ranking. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. I'm posting shorts now too, so make sure you guys are watching those. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Baseball!